Today I'm gonna hard boil some farm fresh chicken eggs. You ever had trouble boiling farm fresh chicken eggs and they don't peel right? Stay tuned and we're gonna learn how together. Hello folks, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host Jerry Hanson. We learn how to do things the homestead way out here in the wilderness. And one of the frustrations is hard boiling chicken eggs. This morning I'm going to go collect some chicken eggs. We're going to go in, put them in some boiling water, and we're going to boil them. Now what the frustration is the farm fresh chicken eggs, when you hard boil them, you go to peel them, they don't peel right. They take a lot of the egg with it and it ends up in the trash. It's really a cumbersome job, but I found a way to hard boil a chicken egg and process it where you don't have that problem, and I'll explain why we're having that problem and why the store-bought eggs are not having the problem. So let's go get some eggs and let the chickens out to free range today. Hello ladies, you want out? Nope, no eggs. Well, it's winter time and the chickens, they slow down on their laying during the winter months, so it doesn't surprise me. But it's not a total loss because I do have over a dozen eggs in the refrigerator, so we'll just hard boil those. I've collected those over the past couple of days. I think the last eggs I harvested was 3 days ago. All right, let's go in the kitchen. Okay, I got a pot of water boiling on the stovetop right now. We're going to go ahead and gently lower the eggs into the boiling water. I just want to add a little bit of salt to this water. There we go. And then we'll add the egg. And you just want just enough water in there to cover the eggs, about a ½ inch. Okay, that's it. We'll do about a half a dozen eggs. We'll cover. And we'll reduce the heat down to a simmer. I'm going to go ahead and let those eggs cook for about 5 to 10 minutes on the simmer. Then we're going to turn the heat off, but leave the pot on the burner. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes. So I let the eggs sit here on the stovetop for about 20 minutes or longer. I let them sit here longer. Off the heat. We just turned the heat off but left it on the hot burner. And now I'm going to go get some ice water, set it aside, and we're going to do the next process. Earlier I placed a pan of water in the freezer outside, that little chest freezer, to get this cold, because the next process is this. Okay, I've had the eggs cooling in the chilled water for about 20 minutes, so let's see how they peel. Ah, look at that. It works. It doesn't stick to the shell. That's awesome. What the deal is, the store-bought eggs, like commercial eggs, they'll get laid and collected and cartoned, packaged, stored, shipped, delivered, stored again, put on the store shelf, and stored for God knows how long. And then you end up with an egg that's pretty much dehydrated a little bit, because egg is the liquid part of it would evaporate some through the porous shells. So look at that egg. That is awesome. So what happens is you can hard boil an egg for about 3 to 5 minutes, a regular store-bought egg, and then it peels, and you'll have the egg has shrunk away from the shell a little bit. So with a farm fresh egg, when you get a fresh butt nugget right from the chicken, it's full volume, so it's pressed against the shell. Even when you boil it, the same day you harvest it, it's hard. It adheres to the shell, or that little membrane in the shell. And then when you start shelling a farm fresh egg, it takes a lot of the white albumin with the egg, and you ended up with a sloppy egg. So for this project, for a farm fresh egg, just put it in a pot of water, boil it for about 5 to 10 minutes, turn the heat off, and just let it sit on the burner for about 20 minutes or more. And then set it in chilled water. Now I took this pot of water and I chilled it in the freezer until I was ready to dump the eggs, drained eggs, into the chilled water. And then you just start peeling. I let it sit in chilled water for another half hour, and then I peeled it, and it came out nice. Yeah, that's how you peel farm fresh eggs. I'm your host, Jerry Hanson. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I want to thank you for joining me on this little tip that I discovered on homesteading with fresh eggs. Please stay tuned for more videos. You can do that by simply clicking that bell icon up there. That alerts you to new videos as I upload them. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. And also smash that. Well, you don't have to smash it, click it, touch it, whatever you want to do with it, but that share button, that really helps our channels greatly, and introducing us to your people who follow you on your social media platforms. You guys have a happy, warm holiday season. We'll see you guys in the next show. Bye-bye.